If a Jew or a Christian, let's say he's 25 years old and he's not been a Muslim, how does he become a Muslim?
By the confession.
By the Shahada.
So he says that and he's in and he started.
You have to say that in the presence of other Muslims. You have to say that in the presence of other Muslims. You have to make it known to your imam that you are one who is wanting to become a believer. You have to make it known to your imam that they would say you reverted. You've come back. You 25 years old. There are a number of things you must do. You must adhere to a certain mosque. You must adhere to a certain mosque.
Conversation. Explain that a little bit more.
Absolutely. You are repeating the first surah of the Quran. The Quran. The Quran. You are repeating the first surah of the Quran. Of the 114 chapters, Surah 1, the very first one, is a type of confession before Allah. You face Mecca, you face East, you're on your prayer rug. You basically stop, drop, and roll. You stop it 5 times a day, and you repeat that surah over and over and over. Repeat that surah over and over and over. Repeat that surah over and over. Repeat that surah over and over. Based on devotion, with the right mind, but you must be explicit in your confession of the first surah of the Quran.
I was a devout Muslim.
Just like in American Christianity, we talk about fasting, but in Islam they actually act on it. During the month of Ramadan, you fast from sunrise to sunset. During the month of Ramadan, you fast from sunrise to sunset. And you eat before, you eat the sakur afterwards, the evening feast. You eat the sakur afterwards, the evening feast. You eat the sakur afterwards, the evening feast. But that you do not eat, and in most places you do not even drink anything. And in most places you do not even drink anything. And in most places you do not even drink anything.
I was a devout Muslim.
Or any of these halam or haram.
Yeah, let's stop right there. That one always caught my attention. The fact is, you could do
halam or haram.
Yeah, let's stop.
Halam or haram.
Yeah, let's stop.
Halam or haram.
Yeah, let's stop.
We know better. Former Muslims always know better.
This is a shock. Everything we'd ever heard about Christianity was by rumors, speculation, even teaching that we got from our imam, from the pastor of the mosque, roar like a camel and roll on the floor. And whatever this wahai is, whatever this revelation that he's this revelation that he's receiving,
Sunni, Shia, Alawite, Wahhabi, no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his final. Salat, zakat, swan, prayer, fasting, almsgiving. Salat, zakat, swan, prayer, fasting, almsgiving.
You're put to death on Friday, on Jumiat prayer. You are buried up to your waist in your burial cloth and stoned to death.
They are brought out on Friday, on Jumiat prayer day, into the city square after the midday prayer. They are wrapped up in their burial cloth, buried in the ground up to their waist. The indictment is read, and they are stoned to death.
You are taken out into the center of the city square. You are buried up to your waist in your burial cloth, because you're buried immediately. You are stoned to death, or you are beheaded for the crime of conversion.
I lost my culture, my home, my family. I lost my family, I lost my culture, I lost my home, my language, I lost everything I knew.
your family, your home, your friends, your job, your loved ones, and sometimes even your life.
You lose your culture, family, job, home, sometimes your life. I mean, we had come to America to be missionaries to you.
I came to this country to be, for lack of a better term, a missionary to you.
Buddhism uses the Bhagavad Gita and the Vedas. Buddhism uses the Bhagavad Gita and the Vedas. Buddhism uses the Bhagavad Gita and the Vedas.
Oh my gosh, I eat and eat and eat and I can't gain weight. I wish I could gain weight. Oh my gosh, I eat and eat and eat and I can't gain weight. I wish I could gain weight. You know what we ought to do with you? We ought to deep fry you. Roll you in breadcrumbs, deep fry you, and marinate you in some chocolate.